talked to Prime Minister Sharon and Mr. Barak, as well as Mr. Arafat, and I said we're making some progress and that they all must continue to work toward breaking the cycle of violence. I do feel like it's the appropriate time for Colin Powell to go to the MidEast, and he's headed there next week, and that the parties must continue to work on an all-out effort to bring peace. And people can find excuses or rationale not to continue to work to break the cycle of violence. I urge them to not think that way, to believe in the possible. And we're making enough progress for me to feel comfortable about asking the Secretary of State to go. It'll be yet another mission from our government to remain involved in the process. We look forward to the implementation of Mitchell, but what's hard to, you cannot start Mitchell in the Mitchell plan until the cycle of violence has been crushed and broken. And we believe we're making enough progress toward that to send the Secretary of State. Thank you all. Once again, you elicited an answer. Oh.
The ceasefire, which is only a week old, is in particularly shaky shape now.
That we've been concerned about the upsurge in violence, and we think it requires redoubled efforts by the parties, and that we will go out there in order to encourage them to redouble their efforts to stop the violence and thereby lay the foundation for getting on with the implementation of all the other aspects of the Mitchell Committee report.
But then why is it necessary for Secretary Powell himself to go when obviously Bill Burns has been doing this? You've had Martin Indyk on the ground. We've been listening for weeks, hearing you say that you've got very capable people on the ground who've been working this issue. Why now is it necessary for Secretary Powell to go himself?
Because we've been concerned about the upsurge in the violence, and we think that it's useful. The President is asking the Secretary to go because we think it's useful to go out there and really try to make this work.
Move down the peace road.